Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. This is Olympic Hockey Nagano 98 on the Nintendo 64. Probably not one of the more well-known games on the system, but it's a version of Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey with Olympic teams. And as you will see, the rosters aren't too stacked with the players and their pictures and everything. Surprised this type of game made it to market, but it did. I was just thinking right now, I wish they did an NBA Hang Time Olympic edition and had the different players from different countries on Hang Time. What's up, Filippo? Good to see you here in the chat. So I'm going to play this, see how it goes. Team Canada all the way. We'll see who's on Team Canada. Let's go to setup. I'm going to go arcade for sure. That's how I know Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey, not simulation. So it looks like by default they put it on simulation, but we're playing arcade style. And I think it's because there's no controller pack in, it's not letting me put in my initials, which is fine. Team Canada, Lindros, Gretzky, Paul Kariya. It's quite a team there. See, like some of these teams have, like France has no photos on any of the players, just names. And this is all you got, so they threw in, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. USA, Madonna, Brett Hall, Leclerc. I would say this is the most random team by the country in the game. Kazakhstan. All the other ones you would kind of expect to be in a hockey Olympic game. But these are the starting lineups, just going through them real quick. Czech Republic's got Yager, Solani, Finland, Japan. I'd like to see the pictures of the Japanese hockey players, but we're not going to get that. Sweden with Peter Forsberg. So are we going up against Team Canada? So this is the extended roster. Jeremy Roenick. We've got Tony Amante on the team. I didn't pick Canada because I don't know if it's making us play Canada since they're on the right side. We'll see. Or if I had to pick them. I dislike mirror matches, so I didn't want to get stuck in that situation. But I'll play more than one game for sure. So we'll go with the Madonna Brett Hall line. Yeah, I am playing Canada, so I'm glad I didn't pick them. Play Canada versus Canada. And you get the national anthem at the start of it. That's a nice touch to the Olympic hockey game. Should be a star-studded matchup with USA and Canada to start out with. Oh, Canada's national anthem too. I'll let them both play. Why not? Yeah, with Nintendo 64 games being expensive, more expensive to make because of the cartridge, I'm surprised they got this released, this Olympic version of Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey. Canada having a lot of trouble these days in their country. What's up, fantasy football? But I don't think any country's that great off right now, to be honest. Alright, this is too long. Let's go.
Here's the opening face-off.
Cody Rhodes back to WWE. Oh, it's the huge... This is not the arcade size rink. I think I'm going to start it over. I won't make you listen to the anthems again. Well...
That's the end of the game.
I don't really follow current wrestling. I think the little bit of highlights I saw of Cody Rhodes in the AEW, his disputes were with Chris Jericho. Seems like he's made more of a name for himself being the face, one of the faces of AEW. Oh, ring size, I should have saw that. Arcade. This will be the quick setup, N64 style, no loading.
Tonight's matchup, USA versus Sweden.
March 1st, no masks, is that what they're saying in Canada? They're saying the same thing here in Chicago, at least for most businesses, but they are insistent on keeping the children nice and muzzled, which is going to have psychological effects on them, not seeing people's expressions or being able to read their lips for talking. It's not good. You're meant to see people's faces. It's pretty much common sense. I have a 1-year-old and she can't really say too many words yet, but she can communicate through facial expressions. Somewhere along the line, a lot of people forgot that that's just a basic part of us being human. So show that beautiful face of yours. USA. So it does say the player name underneath, which the original Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey does not do that. It's a nice touch. I think it's just the number. There we go. One-timer to Leclerc. Yes.
Here's the draw.
I mean, I'm a very simple person, so I have to put it simply sometimes, and you overlook the simple things, you end up in difficult and complex situations sometimes. But if you could get back to basics, life can be good again. But it's up to you.
Here's the draw. Oh, he's taking a beating. Looking to score.
Tommy Salo, the goaltender.
20 seconds left. He goes down. The shot, shut down.
There we go. Oh, I was trying to light him up with the turbo shot.
Deflected. 8, 7.
Those of you not familiar with Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey, the turbo shot, or this Nagano Olympic game, is just down C and A. You hit them at the same time.
USA 3.
Yeah, that's true. The best food's made with less products. I've been trying to focus on that. And I've been doing a good job for breakfast. I'll just get like organic eggs, raw cheese, or like, you know, really high quality cheese and some spinach. And that's it. Make an omelet out of that. Sometimes maybe I tried some whole wheat McMuffins for a while. The Dave's bread, I believe the brand's called, something like that.
The shot is blocked. He turns it over. Bombs
And it
away.
squeaks in.
And here's the face-off.
But yeah, if you look at most food boxes, any processed food, there's just so many ingredients to
Looking to score. Great block.
bring that food to your table, and it's just completely unnecessary.
He loses
And
the
that's
puck.
one thing I will admit,
Oh,
um,
shot.
eating vegan for 9 years is
He shoots. Oh,
there was a lot of ingredients I was willing to overlook. You know, processed vegan food necessarily wasn't good for me. I'm still eating a lot of processed food and oils I didn't need.
Bombs away. Deflected.
So I'm trying to get back to the basics in more ways than one. And that's kind of how I feel about these retro video games, is they're very basic as far as gameplay, button combinations,
Incredible.
ease of play.
And here's the face-off.
Yeah, you learn not to miss certain foods.
Fire. The shot.
Yeah, I haven't ate meat in now
Here's the
11 years. I have not ate any meat.
20 seconds left.
So it's not necessary for living, that's for sure.
And here's the
Just
face-off.
really could never, once I started thinking about it, I couldn't understand how different
9,
places in the world
7, 6, 5,
think of,
4,
they place higher importance on certain animals over others. Like in China, they'll eat dogs. US will eat cows like crazy. But in India, the cow's sacred. And in the US, you know, dogs are man's best friend. So I just don't eat any of them. Keep it fair. Try to be fair, you know. Yeah, Jacob, this is a Midway game. They developed it. And that's why, you know, it has that arcade quality. Beans are good, yeah. I mean, there's some places that have good black bean burgers, even beet burgers.
Bombs away. Oh, a beautiful save.
And I did a lot more living on that
Setup.
kind of stuff
He deflects. Score.
when I was eating entirely vegan. But like I said, now I'm really trying to just like eat an apple. It's one ingredient.
Here's the draw.
Or eat Himalayan sea salt on avocado.
Looking to score.
And I have to admit, lately, because I didn't eat pizza for so long, Chicago pizza being Really good. Some of the best
The shot and another save.
you can get. I've eaten a lot of pizza the last, I don't know how many months. Finally a fight. What's up, Tressline Iceberg? The AB combo, just picking them up, punching them in the face.
And here's the face-off.
And Sweden's putting it on me now. Oh, I was playing Canada when I switched over the game. Guess I could switch it now. Yeah, that's right, James Bond. Not 007, but you know, something on the N64. All right, I got to step it up now. Garlic's always a good ingredient to add.
Here's the draw.
But yeah, most of our health problems just become from our lack of sticking to the basics.
Great block. It's a blast. Bombs away.
So that's what I'm trying to get back to. I don't know why I'm having such a tough time scoring.
He goes down. That was a takedown. He stops him. Deflected.
Come on. Blast this in.
The shot. Rebound.
36 seconds is still a lot of time in Wayne Gretzky.
A textbook play.
I keep calling it that, but it's Olympic hockey.
Shut down. He deflects it.
The straight-on shots don't work as well in this, I feel like. All right, gives me a chance.
And here's the face-off. 10, 9,
Oh, I thought I had that one-timer lined up.
5, 4.
There we go, 7-7. You quit cigarettes? Yeah, cigarettes.
Here's the draw. 1.
Oh, at the buzzer. What a comeback. I'm going to have to tell Slapshot Sean about that if he wants to do a rewind.
7. USA.
3 goals in 12 seconds to win the game. I like that. Game stats. That's a new screen. Leclerc was clutch in '93 with Montreal. Yeah, I wish I had more nostalgia and knowledge to talk about when it comes to anything hockey, but I always say like they just didn't have hockey on in Chicago regular TV, so I don't have much. USA with a monster comeback.
Midway, home entertainment.
All right, Patrick wanted to see Canada, so I'll use Canada this time.
Nagano, 98.
And we'll see who we go up against. We're going up against the U.S., so this is the matchup I was going to show you first, but in reverse. Great starting lineup. Let's see who else I got. Corson, Linden, Neuendijk, Yzerman, Brynmar, Joe Sakic, Theo Fleury. Yeah, but this first line's really good.
Tonight's matchup, Canada versus USA.
The computer team is just picked automatically. Well, what else do you guys want to talk about tonight? I guess Olympic-wise, I have not watched any of it. Besides, on Saturday, I stopped in the local bar and curling was on, so I guess I did watch a little bit of that. But with no fans and, you know, the same old stuff being pushed since 2020, I just don't care whatsoever to watch it. But I do have good memories watching some Olympics, especially Winter Olympics too, because you're just in the house more. Not as much to do outside, so. And that was the one time, at least in my house, that my mom would watch sports the whole time. So it was cool to watch sports with her and connect through the Olympic Games. Gretzky scores. But yes, everything that's being broadcasted in the world today makes absolutely no sense. And until we completely reject it as a collective, we'll keep getting more of the same. Super Bowl just took place, thousands of fans, but we can't figure out where to have the Olympics to have fans there. Simmons for James Harden, so Simmons is on the Nets now. Harden on the Sixers. Yeah, James Harden on the Nets with Durant and Kyrie Irving. That just seems like too many chefs in the kitchen. But yeah, I mean, Harden can actually hit some threes. Lindros scores 3-2 Canada.
6, 5, 4, bomb three. Oh, beautiful save. 1, looking to score. He stops it. And that's all for the first period. USA 2, Canada 3.
I'm trying to think, like, I feel like N64 games were still pretty simple. Once you got to the next generation, that's when some of the games were more complicated. I shouldn't say that though. Some of the PlayStation games were more complicated. It all depends on the game. I guess when you add more buttons to a controller too, that can set things up to be more in-depth and complicated.
What a setup. That was tremendous. The shot blocked.
Come on, give it to Gretzky.
The puck on fire.
Yeah, not as easy to knock down that goalie with that power shot. Still having trouble with it. Ski jump is dope, says Patrick.
Here's the draw. It's a blast. Great block.
Yeah, I mean, figure skating was always big on TV, like prime time. I'm sure it still is now.
The rocket. Lockdown. Bomb
Again, like it being only on NBC
another sensational shot.
growing up
Looking to score. He stops.
and not having like additional channels for it. Even on cable, they really didn't show them.
A textbook play.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I didn't really get to see hockey games during the Olympics either. I don't know why they choose like figure skating to be like the flagship event.
He deflects it. The puck on fire.
Oh, he blast me right through the goal.
And here's the faceoff.
I would say, you know, it is a little bit more challenging to score in this one. Or maybe I'm rusty, but no, I think it just is harder to score than the original Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey.
Here's the draw. The shot, that was tremendous. 10, 9.
If you're a fan of Olympic hockey, you can't go wrong with this one.
4, 3.
Classic players, arcade-style gameplay.
And here's the faceoff.
It's an N64 hidden gem.
Get ready for the third period. USA 5, Canada 4.
Down one here. All right, you got to come back. Right away, ties it up with a one-timer, Paul Correa.
Here's the draw. What a setup, and another save.
Oh man, I was set up for that one.
And here's the faceoff.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Sheer hustle.
I would say overall on the channel,
He deflects it.
hockey is one of the lesser popular sports as far as what people want to watch. Seems like football and basketball are number 1 and 2, and then baseball's third.
He deflects it. Looking to score.
Baseball or wrestling.
Oh, that was vicious. Robin Hood and his merry men are up to it again. Oh, what a shot.
Always like some classic 90s wrestling
Deflects it.
video games.
A textbook play.
Which the N64 is a wrestling powerhouse system. 7-5, got to make a comeback again.
Here's the draw.
One-timer right off the bat. Hockey does get a lot of attention on the channel, especially lately with Troy doing the NHL 94 stuff. Soccer we barely play. I don't think anyone who streams on the channel really has
Turns it over.
that much expertise in soccer, but maybe with that new Mario Strikers game coming out for the Switch, my brother can play some soccer games.
He loses the puck. Looking to score.
Oh, here we go, Lindros. Boom.
And here's the faceoff.
Pretty much just hit AB all day, knock him out. So Sakic getting in the game for Team Canada.
Here's the draw. 20 seconds left. He's hammered. What a setup. And
Really just need to
another
hold him
save.
off. Oh, they got a good shot off.
8, 7, 6. He shoots. 5, he deflects it. 3, 2.
Oh, Brodeur comes up with some 2 huge saves in the clutch.
7, Canada 8.
What's up, Alex? Metal Face Doom, how you guys doing? So squeaked out 2 comeback victories, 8-7. This one wasn't as impressive as the last one. So how you guys doing? Alex, Metalface Doom. I got a new container over here because I was overflowing on games. I just had them sitting over there on the side. So now I got pretty much all my games in some plastic containers, which is a lot cleaner look for the basement. So you guys want to see one more of these games? USA, Russia, says Patrick. Patrick's always in for hockey games. So I can't pick the opponent in this arcade mode. Deontay Jenkins, did his colon explode? It could be, you know, he was eating a lot of fast food combinations that could put you out. I don't know what happened to him. I'll bring on one more game. So I've talked about this before, but I first experienced the Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey series on a huge big screen TV at my friend's house early on in the console, probably 1996, with 4 players. So it was pretty incredible experience. So that's one of the reasons that I really enjoy this game. You're working a lot? Been brutal? How's the working situation these days for you? John's back. He put himself out for Super Bowl Sunday.
Here's the opening face-off.
See if we could take Italy. Deontay, he just had chicken wing platter of a lifetime.
Looking to score. Locked down. Deflected. He coughs it up.
LaFontaine. Oh, I was trying to get that pass centered. Didn't work out.
He stops him. It's a blast. The puck's on fire.
Oh, he's way out of. All right, let's get a goal here.
Bombs away. Shut down. Rebound. Have a seat. A textbook play.
Yeah, they make you earn it with a good one-timer.
Looking to score.
Can't just throw up slop. Made it in, no score. Where are these checks not working?
Another sensational shot.
How you been doing, John? What did you drink for the Super Bowl?
Beautiful save. He shoots. He stops it. Deflected. Oh, what a shot.
There we go.
And here's the face.
Understaffed crew, been dealing with it for the last 9 months. I'm killing the OT and my checks are fat. Well, there you go. Take the money while it's coming in. If you can handle and deal with the situation. My money coming in is not fat, but I have a lot of time to spend with my daughters, and when I do work the MXG bus, I enjoy it, so Just hoping we can keep building that up, and by the beginning of summertime, that's all I'll have to do.
10, 9,
And I believe we will get to that point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's all for the first period. Italy 1.
This rink is
USA
close to a
2.
nuclear power plant. United States Football League. Is that starting up? You like this game? I do too.
What a setup. Rejected. A textbook play. He deflects it.
Thing about the N64, it's made to play with
Goaltending.
multiple people.
He shoots.
And this is one of those games that's great to play multiplayer.
Oh, a beautiful save. There's the steal. Oh, he strips him. The rocket. He stops it. Sheer hustle.
Oh, man.
Bombs away. Oh, spectacular. Looking to score. Deflected. I felt that one. The shot is blocked.
In April is when it starts up. Any big name players going to play in that league?
Here's the draw. He shoots. Blocked. Robin Hood is
Johnny Manziel making his comeback. Garnered some benefits, taking a vacation late May. Chill in England, wow.
He turns it over. It's a blast. What is
You
that?
are making the fat checks.
Bombs away.
Have you ever been there to England before?
20 seconds left. Oh, what a shot.
Can't get it past Patroni. I get blasted.
And here's the faceoff.
Yeah, one of the more recent streams. I don't know. Was it you that was talking about United States Football League before?
Nine, draw. 8, 7,
And if you like football, why not watch?
He goes flying. He leveled him. Get ready for the third
3-3,
period.
another close one.
3, USA 3.
If I could eat a burger, where would I go? Well, I haven't ate a burger. Like it said, I know one of the last ones I ate was In-N-Out Burger in California. But, you know, we went there a few times when we stayed in San Francisco, and I think I was just so burgered. Just, you know, you go on vacation, one of the things you do is just eat a ton, and I was just like done. But I don't know, it's been so long. I don't know who would have the best burger. Oh, I do know what I did enjoy. Mike Gadicka's restaurant had a fridge burger, and it was really good. I would ask for it for dinner because it wasn't really on their dinner menu, it was on their lunch, but they would still do it for you. And their pot roast nachos were good. Been out of country before, but never to England. Well, I hope you enjoy your time. So yeah, $6.50 round trip. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that was probably my favorite one. The thing, though, I used to, before I was married to my wife, that's one of the places we would go on dates. Not the one in downtown Chicago, the one in Oak Brook. And when we were done eating, we pretty much had to like lay down on the couch or the bed because it was just that's how you feel when you eat a lot of meat like that. Gator burger, so it was actually an alligator. The hills are insane. Famous car. Yeah, San Francisco, I mean, it was an experience for me. I would say that was where I started really questioning things is when I went to San Francisco. It was after that trip that I stopped eating meat. San Francisco Bay, I was expecting it to be nicer, but it smelled like fish. Like they just slayed the whole bay. The other thing is when I went to Alcatraz on a boat tour, I was like, okay, cool, whatever, we'll see this island, but it's basically a prison of the worst criminals where they would keep them, but they were really glorifying it. On the boat tour, they had like interviews of, the most corrupt criminals of all time. Like that really wasn't relaxing to me to hear these people. And they were selling their merchandise when you get off of the boat. I was pretty disturbed by that. But I guess some people enjoy it, obviously. But I much prefer my boat tours without the criminals on the intercom. The fire shot, it's turbo and the shoot button at the same time. So I just hit down C and A. Fire away.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What happened to the goalie? He disappeared. 3 games, 3 times winning by 1. Yeah, but this is just a cool N64 game. I honestly didn't know it existed till I picked it up. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't that long ago. Maybe 4 to 6 years ago. Like I didn't even know it existed. And then once I heard about it, I'm like, oh, I gotta get this game. And it was pretty cheap at the time. N64 games are going up a little bit in price overall. But the sports ones you could still get for under $10. Pizza twirlers didn't stand a chance. Oh man, you gotta love the Italian food. My wife is a good portion Italian, so my children are too. And I'm no stranger to pizza, that's for sure. But I do prefer pizza over pasta. Yeah, that's something I was questioning, number one fan, earlier. Is just how they really got this to market, because it is a reskin, minimal effort, but I don't know. I would say back then $49.99, but 64 games were more expensive, so it might have been $59.99. You're surprised I'm not 500 pounds? Well, lately, I mean, I've been eating basically twice a day only, and the breakfast is a version of eggs, like really basic eggs, raw cheese, and spinach, sometimes avocado, and then dinner will a lot of pizza lately from good pizza places, and or other stuff, but only twice a day. And then I haven't been eating because my wife gets home from work at 9:30. So it's pretty late, and I used to eat with her all the time, like wait for her, but I stopped doing that. It's just too late to eat. Muffaletta, is that like the buffalo cheese? I've had that. That's what you're talking about.
He shoots. Oh, a beautiful save. He deflects it. Oh, what a shot. He stops it.
You will thank yourself for getting it. All right, I'll look it up. I almost ordered a pizza tonight. So, I want to make you guys aware of this Slice app.
Another steal.
One of the local pizza places.
What a setup. The shot is blocked.
We were given a discount, so I downloaded it. I really like to use that app as opposed to like Uber Eats or you know, DoorDash, one of those, because there isn't all these fees, and then you get like pizza points only for every time you order a pizza that's over 15 bucks.
Another save. Rebound.
And you only need 8 of them, and then you get a free pizza. So there's like incentive to actually using the app. Plus, it's pretty much just the delivery fee that the place would charge, and there's no like.
Bombs away.
There is an app fee, but it's very minimal. It's like under $1.
Olympic hockey.
Whereas like Uber Eats and those services will charge you like $5 for one order. It's unbelievable. So what I mean by raw cheese, Alex, is it's like from raw milk. So I guess I'm saying it wrong. Cheese from raw milk. Oh, don't worry, John. I always know what you're saying. The delivery fee's over $4. Yeah, and this Slice app will tell you how much the delivery fee is from each place. And that's pretty much it. And then you could put in the tip right through the app. But really, the big incentive besides the limited fee is
A textbook play.
that you get those pizza points, and you just need to order 8 from anywhere.
Looking to score.
And the one place that I order from, they give you those like paper coupons. If you get 15 of them, you get a free pizza. So it's like double down getting free pizzas. So that's been my diet lately. Eggs, and then for dinner pizza. Not every night. I'd like to try to order a large and then eat the second half for lunch the next day. So it's not like I'm not spending a ton of money all the time. Cow jokes don't behoove us, no. But yeah, just playing some Gretzky tonight. Yeah, I do feel good from eating the organic, regenerative farm eggs. Oh, I'm 3-0. I can't play again. I mean, I can, but I don't know. Do you guys got any N64 sports game requests? So I'm feeling the 64 lately. I'm exploring some things. Fried egg on a pizza. Oh man, I know about the fried egg on burgers and on sandwiches and stuff, but I'm not ready for that fried egg on pizza. That's a serious double down. Don't have NBA Jam 2000, but that's a good request. I have, out of the basketball simulation games, baseball I have none of them. I went to the game store, video games then and now, and they do have some baseball games. They have that Mike Piazza one, but like just I want them to be like $6, but they're like 12, 10. And it's really no excuse, but I know I'm just going to play it like one time and just be done with it. Which for that price, it's really not that bad. So I will get it eventually, but I have to be motivated to want to play it. But I don't have any baseball games on the 64. The only thing we had was that Famista 64. But we only play that on the 64 my brother has, because you got to break out the plastic tabs to play the Japanese games. Adam's always ready for some hang time. But yeah, so basketball simulations, I got Live 99, NBA In the Zone, I think 98. Then I got the courtside games, the Kobe Bryant ones, for both 1 and 2. Hang Time, Showtime. And I'm thinking that's probably about it. John Stevenson's ready for that egg on pizza. I have had breakfast pizza where it's basically a pizza crust with scrambled eggs and then cheese or bacon or sausage or veggies on it. I've had that many times, but just like egg on a regular pizza, I've not done that. You screw in the back case of an American game. Oh yeah, that's another way of doing it. Live 99? Okay, I could get to that. Egg on pizza, that's the theme. Slugfest, that's one that's people say is probably like the best one on 64, so that's worth looking into. But I think that's going to do that for tonight. Just wanted to pop on, play some Olympic hockey tonight. I have played it before on the channel, but it's a good game to showcase because a lot of people don't even know that it came out. So that's going to do it. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Take care.